Lesson number 5. Some things to think about. Hi, it's Mike. How are you doing today? Thank you for coming. It's good to see you again. In today's lesson, I'll talk with you about some things you can do to make better health insurance decisions in your own lives. In past lessons, we talked about Frank and Maria and the plans that they had. They were very simple and direct examples about health insurance plans. They were vanilla plans with very few complications. Okay? So think about those plans and use those as your basis point for looking at all future plans, that is. But although the plans were very simple, there are some other things I want you to think about whenever you're looking at a healthcare plan for yourself or for your family. First thing, the Affordable Care Act does cover preventive care. There will be no patient liability at all for preventive services, and that's a very good benefit to have. Second, take a look at prescription coverage. This one I've seen hang up so many people, particularly over the past few years. Make sure you know the deductibles. Make sure you know the co-payments. It's always important to understand how these plans operate in a financial sense, so that way you don't get any surprises. It's not a good thing to receive a surprise, especially a multiple copay when you think there's only one, okay? Look at these plans carefully. Whether they're offered by your employer or, if you go through the health insurance exchange, it doesn't matter. Review your plans carefully, please. Make sure you know the answer to every single question about the healthcare plan that you're about to choose. Don't gloss over anything. Don't pass up anything. Oftentimes with health insurance plans, it can be the little things that cause the biggest problems. The third thing I want to talk with you about, and I've talked with you about this plenty of times, and I think you're already going to know what I'm saying here, but keep all of your medical providers, labs, pharmacies, and facilities in network. Keep as many people as you can in your in-network stream, okay? Make sure that you understand facilities, labs, diagnostic centers, it doesn't matter. Make sure you find out first who's in network. If they aren't in network, then in all likelihood, you'll have to choose another provider. Keep as much of your stream of providers, labs, it doesn't matter who it is. Make sure that they're all in network. Okay? Keep that in mind. Make sure you know who your PCP is, your primary care provider. Make sure you know who he or she is. Is this person close to you geographically? Is this person far away? Find out where they're located and see how to get there and make sure you're on time for your appointments. And but keep everybody in network. Everybody. Okay? Always keep that in mind. I can't stress it enough. There are billions and billions of dollars in medical debt right now that's happening in America, and a lot of that occurred because people went out of network and didn't know it. Always make sure that you know who's in your network. I can't stress that enough. You can receive financial assistance if you go and get a plan through your health insurance marketplace, either the government ones or the private ones that are affiliated with the government. Make sure you understand what the financial guidelines are. Don't assume anything. Make sure you know exactly, if you're getting a platinum plan or a bronze plan or a gold plan or a silver plan, it doesn't matter what metal the plan is. Make sure you know what's expected of you as far as patient liabilities. The 4 different plans have greatly varying rates of coinsurance and deductible, okay? Make sure you know that before you sign on the dotted line with anyone. many insurers will make their plans sound better than they actually are. You know, it's business. That's the way business is conducted here in America. People are selling things. It's up to you as the patient to make sure that you understand what it is you're getting into. Okay? Don't walk in there blind. Don't walk anywhere blind if you can help it. Find out what they're saying. What is their plan saying? The insurance is out. The insurance data is out there for you to learn about, for you to understand. Okay? Make sure that you always do that. Do your homework first before you go walking into this stuff. That way you won't have problems, trying to figure out things with the IRS and figure out on your tax forms what's gonna happen this way or that. Know beforehand. Enter knowing, okay? Keep saying that to yourself over and over and over again. Enter knowing. Don't assume with the IRS. They're not exactly, friendly toward guessing. They want you to know. I want you to know. Make sure that you do know. There are a lot of products out there now in the world of health insurance, far more than I can ever remember in my lifetime. And there's a lot of good stuff out there, stuff that you can use to help yourself, stuff that you can use to help your family. And the more you learn, the better off you'll be. Just put learning, turn off the TV, turn off the internet or whatever it is you're doing. Just sit down with the books or go to the internet and see what the plans are talking about, okay? You can't study too much. It's impossible to study too much. Learn that plan intimately. Learn that plan completely. Learn that plan absolutely. You'll be glad you did, and you'll be a lot happier than many of the other people out there who are trying to figure out plans, trying to figure out things at the last minute. Last minute homework never helps. Just like last minute studying for an exam. It really doesn't help. As always, if you have a problem or if there's something you don't understand, you can contact me. You can get in touch with me. Let me know what's going on with you. And of course, be persistent, be focused. All right? You are an empowered patient. Be that way. And as always, I wish you success in your quest. On that note, that concludes our lesson for today. If you've enjoyed what you've heard today, please subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you for your time, and take care.